Okay, the quotient rule. So this is another rule that we're going to use pretty frequently to take derivatives. If we have a function that is shaped like a division, like there's a function on top divided by a function on bottom, then to take that derivative, we have this lovely rule right here, which is basically like saying the derivative of the bottom times the top minus the bottom times the derivative of the top all over the bottom squared. Like, please, for the love of cake, put that on your damn note card, because no one can remember that. Put it on your note card so you don't have to remember it. Okay, let's do a problem. All I'm going to do is, when I'm given a function like f of x equals g of x over h of x, I'm going to start by identifying what g and h are. So in number 4, g is 4x cubed. H is the bottom function, and that's going to be 25 minus x minus 7x to the fourth. Okay, now that I've got what my function looks like, I'm going to find g prime and h prime because I know I need that. So let's see, that would be 12x squared. Bring down the 3, 4 times 3 is 12, 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay, now derivative of h prime. Derivative of a constant is 0. And then for minus x, that's just going to be minus 1. And then minus 28x cubed. Okay. Okay, so like before, I just want to look at what the pattern is. So for the function, for the rule that we're going to use, it's g prime times h of x, and then minus g times h prime of x, and then you divide, so there's subtraction here, then you divide by h of x squared. That squared. So this one is much more confusing. So I'd like to loop back around to that time when I asked you to write that on your note card, because you will really, really appreciate that come time for the test. Okay, my eraser has stopped working at a very important time. What the heck? Okay, guess we're not erasing. Okay, so putting all of this together, my derivative is g prime of x times h of x minus g of x times h prime of x, and then all over h of x squared. So the nice thing about this kind of problem is that it's mostly just following the rules. If you're struggling with this, I recommend reviewing function notation, because that might be why you're having a hard time. So I'm going to pause again here, and we'll pick back with number 5.